there. So I have talked to you guys about topic 5, how we're going to go into a full blended unit. And I know that we did some of that with topic 4, and I kind of got you used to finding resources and things online. But for topic 5, we are going to use a complete self-paced blended approach. So I am making this video to show you where you can access everything you'll need for topic 5. As you can see, I have up Google Classroom, and I'm just using period 5 as an example, but for all 3 classes, it'll be similar. So when you need something for topic 5, you'll use Google Classroom as your main part, but that will take you to playlists that are posted through Pearson, which I know that you're used to. Before I get into my Pearson playlist, I just want to show you a couple of the documents and links that will be helpful when you are in topic 5. So you are going to click on that plan, and in that plan you will be able to see that we have everything outlined. The topic essential question for topic 5 is here. There's some things that we've talked about already, but you can come back here if you want to remind yourself what is mastery. 88% or above on Math Excel, 4 or 5 stars on adaptive practice. What I expect from you as far as mastery from a lesson quiz. There's a link here that I'll show you in a minute, which is your record sheet. We did this for topic 4 also. Here is a link for Quizlet if you want to go in and practice your vocabulary, which we will do periodically as organized in the class, but you can also do that at any time. This tells you about the worksheets, where they're located in the classroom, and also it reminds you that anything that is referencing to a workbook page, you'll need to rip out and keep it in your folder or binder, and always check your answers with the key workbook. Basically, underneath of those things are the playlists. So if any point you want to see, like, where do I fall within the playlist, you can come here and check, because it's all separated out per assignment, and there's also helpful links. All right, so I'm going to close that and go back here, and I'm going to show you the record sheet. So the record sheet is where you will document your progress, and this is something that is a live document, and I will have access to comment to you, and you can comment back to me while we are on this live document. You'll record your scores just like we did for topic 4 for Excel, your adaptive practice stars. Did you require intervention? Sometimes that will be blank if you did not. There are quizzes and Kahoots that are linked throughout this topic, not for every subtopic, but when there is, you record your score and your quiz score. You'll notice that every 2 subtopics, there's an enrichment activity. This is blocked out because you don't need to record anything for that. You'll just participate in one of the activities listed in the enrichment link. Mid-topic assessment, the review, and then there's 2 places here where we will record your assessment at the end. I've included those those little reminders at the bottom about example pages and worksheets and where you get it from, and keeping your record sheet up to date. Okay, let's hop back to Google Classroom. So the first part of topic 5 is getting started, and when I click on getting started and I click on the assignment, it's going to take me to the playlist. Here is the example of the playlist for topic 5 getting started. There's the topic 5 readiness assessment, which is an online assessment in Pearson. Topic 5 review what you know is in your workbook, and when you click on that link, it will show you this workbook page so that you know to go to your workbook and do your work there. And then this third thing is a Math Antics video that will give you an overview of what topic 5 is about. So when we click on that, it'll say open in a new window. And when I click that link, it'll take me to YouTube and play the Math Antics video. So that's just one example of the playlist that you will be exposed to. Now this is a shorter one, so I'm going to show you 5-1 also. The playlist for 5-1 is called Understand Ratios. It starts with an Explore It, It gives you a virtual nerd video on what is a ratio, a virtual nerd video on how do you solve a word problem using ratios, examples 1, 2, and 3. I have inserted a screencast here that works you through the Help Me Solve feature in Math Excel. And so you'll watch that screencast so I show you how you can use the Help Me Solve feature when you are stuck anywhere in Math Excel. Math Excel is assigned. Additional vocabulary support is a worksheet that you'll get from the bin. The key is provided here and also in the bin. There's a quizzes. When you click on this link, it takes you to open in a new window, and that will open up the quizzes link. There's adaptive practice and then the lesson quiz. So that is an example of what each of the subtopics will look like when you are working on a playlist in Pearson. Something else that I want to point out is underneath each subtopic, you'll see something that says more practice. So for example, this one says 5-1 more practice. That's the intervention I was showing you on the record sheet. If you do not get 88% or above on Math Excel, or you do not get 4 or 5 stars in adaptive practice, you will go into the playlist that says more practice. And the more practice just gives you a little more work with that topic. And it also requires that you meet with me either one-on-one or in a small group to get a little more teaching before you move to the lesson quiz. The last part in Google Classroom that I'm going to point out is this enrichment tab. So every time you get to a point that there's enrichment on the sheet, I have an enrichment playlist. There are 5-1 and 5-2 enrichment sheets where you can work. There's also always a link to a digital practice or game. For 5-1 and 5-2, I have linked Ratio Rumble, which is a really fun game that you can play. Okay, so we will be using Google Classroom and playlists that were created through Pearson to work through topic 5. I am still going to operate the way that we did during topic 4. When you are stuck, you are welcome to use the features that are linked in Pearson or ask a peer. I will also be meeting with students one-on-one and in small groups on a day-to-day basis. I love the freedom that this gives you to advocate for what you need and when you need it. As long as you are comfortable, you may continue working, and I will always be looking at your record sheet to make sure that you're on track. Thanks, guys.